What is going on, everybody? Thomas here from That Money Guy. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about the whirlwind of a week that was last week. It was a crazy, crazy time. Presidential debate, the president contracting coronavirus, the economy. There's a whole lot of things that happened. I just wanted to give you guys a complete, rough recap of what happened. So let's start off with those debates. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that dumpster is still burning. It was an absolutely horrific show of impulse, of just craziness. And I think it's been fueled by everything that's been going on this year. Now, the presidential debates are usually basically two parties selling themselves. This is why you want to have me as your president. This is why you want to have my party leading the way. And there were some real insults hurled around on both sides. Clear winner. As much as I'd like to say there was one, it seems like the polls are pretty even. You look at sort of more conservative news, you'll see that Donald Trump was the clear winner. You go to more sort of liberal news outlets and you'll see that Joe Biden was clearly the winner. So I believe that at any rate, though, the American people ultimately are the losers here, because it was pretty bad. We have these big issues in America and the world. The biggest being the economy right now. The people. The people make the economy. Right now, the people are really, really struggling. And there wasn't really a clear outline from either side as to what we can do to pull ourselves out of this crisis. Our unemployment continues to shrink steadily, which is a very positive sign. People are starting to get back to work. Unemployment claims are starting to drop, but we're still seeing people go and gravitate towards going on unemployment, because at the moment the Fed is kicking $600 a weekend to these folks, and for some of these men and women, that it's a lot of money, more money than they would be making doing nothing than if they were at work. And it's really hard to argue with that. And so we need to figure out how we can really battle this mental health crisis also that's attacking America. Depression's through the roof, suicide's through the roof. There's all these terrible things that are going on, and we didn't really see a clear winner. As you probably have guessed, because you know what, it's been on every single news outlet, the president has contracted COVID-19. That was, I don't know if that was to be expected or not, but that was a big shock to the system. From what reports we've seen so far, he's currently in Walter Reed Medical Hospital in Bethesda, Maryland. I don't know why I called it a medical hospital. I don't know any other kind. But he's currently in Walter Reed Hospital in Bethesda, Maryland. It's a really incredible place. I've worked there many, many times. And he is supposedly doing very, very well according to doctors and their latest reports. So that's good. He's adamant on leading the country, and there's still pictures coming out of him working hard, still tweeting, because that's just what he does. He's still tweeting out all of his thoughts, his ideas, his economic plans and policies. And so we're seeing a bit of a change happen in politics. This debate taught us that civility seems to be off the table on both sides. We're going to start hitting below the belt, and I think it's indicative of how this country has been faring in recent months. Tensions are really, really high. People are on edge. It's a really, really rough time for a lot of people. And so that's being reflected in the way people are acting, and I think it's going all the way up to politics. That has also transpired and turned into the president, who is a very, very active, whatever you think about him, it's pretty hard to deny that he isn't very active in his campaigning, oftentimes making 2, 3, sometimes 4 stops a day on the trail, on the campaign trail, drawing huge crowds. And he he caught the COVID. He caught it, and he was rushed, like I said, to Walter Reed, and he sounds like he's doing very well according to doctors. And we have seen, kind of in contrast to what I was talking about just now about this civility being off the table, we're seeing a lot of people come together and saying, look, I don't agree with the man, I don't like the man, I think the man is I don't like him, I don't think he's a good person, but I really wish him well. I hope he feels okay. And so I think there's something to be said about that. I think it's these hard times, they can really, really push us apart, but they can also really, really push us together and make us close and tight-knit. As they say, hard times make hard people, and hard people make easy times, and easy times make easy people, and easy people make hard times. It's just this big circle, this endless circle. The economy, or more in particular, the stock market, it was definitely affected by the news of President Trump contracting the coronavirus. It slumped, I think, 1.5%, and it rebounded the same day. So we've already made up those gains. But the news of President Trump contracting it definitely had its effect, its impact. It also had a very positive effect on certain drug companies that are working to come up with the cures for COVID-19, which is pretty good to see. We've seen some good progress being made in that regard, and President Trump is taking some of these, according to him, he's taking some of these experimental medications, and he says he's doing well on them. And there are actually reports of him being released. This video is going to be put out Monday, so today. This is filmed Sunday, so we'll see if that happens or not. I can't say, but they're saying that there could be reports of him being released. I think it's important to remember here that the president being sick, if you like him or not, is not a good thing. There are really difficult change of hands that need to happen. There are certain procedures that need to be put in place. And right now, the country is relying on a stimulus bill. And so to have Congress, to have the Senate, to have all of these different facets of government occupied with, a change in power, change in hands, is not in the best interest of the people. My next video is going to be about an update on the stimulus check. It's good news actually so far, but I'll leave that for another day. But yeah, right now, the key thing, and this is something that I've always said for everybody, is try and be as fiscally conservative as you can. Try and be as smart with your money as possible, because these times right now are when you guys need to make the tough decisions. Not go out, not spend money, not have fun times with your friends, costing money. This is the time where you guys need to conserve. Start playing PlayStation. Start playing board games. There's so many things that you guys can do, but I'd be focused right now on either improving your skills or trying to make money, because there's opportunity out there. Just try not to profit off of people's, misfortune. That's all I'd ask. But yeah, guys, look, it's a hard thing, and I've noticed myself recently, it's hard trying to figure out what to do and what not to do, especially with this channel. I want to make sure that I report this in a way that will appeal to everybody. I want to be as nonpartisan as possible, and delivering these things to you. You guys know most of it, but a lot of times it's so mixed up in partisanship, you don't know what to do. So hopefully this helped you guys out. I really appreciate you guys watching. I really do. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, for watching my videos. I really, really appreciate it, guys. Please smash that like button. It would be greatly appreciated. Comment below, because I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. Adios and goodbye.